from Eximo CrossFit here, coming at you with double under tip number 2. And today we're going to be talking specifically about how to grip the rope properly. A lot of times, that's the second biggest flaw we see when people are learning how to do the double unders is they're gripping it all wrong, and it's creating a lot more stress on them than they need, and it's creating a little bit more inefficiencies in the rope spin, okay? So there's 3 tips I can give you to help you clean that up a little bit and help you learn them a little bit faster. The first one's going to be to loosen your grip. When I tell people to try them the first time, a lot of times people will grip it as hard as they can, thinking that the harder that they grip the rope, the easier it's going to be to spin. That's not the case. What you want to do is have a loose grip, and you want to have your grip focused mainly in your forefinger and thumb. That's where you really want that pinch to be, and that should be the most of your grip, okay? You don't want to grip it all the way through every finger in your hand, because you're just going to pump up your forearms. That pump's going to radiate up into your shoulders. You're really going to fatigue yourself a lot faster than you would by just gripping with your thumb and forefinger. Okay, so that's tip number 1. So loosen your hands, no death grip. Tip number 2 is going to be grip the end of the handle. The second thing that we'll see is when we tell people to grab the rope, to grab the handle, they'll grab it right here by where the rope attaches to the handle. You don't want to grab it right here. It's way harder to spin the rope. You got to have a lot more arm action to get the rope at the right speed to be able to do the double under. So what we tell people is slide your hand down to the bottom of the handle. You'll see a lot on all these speed ropes nowadays, they'll have a ridge here on the bottom, kind of like this Rogue one. What that is for you to properly position your hand on the handle to be able to spin it the most efficient way. So you'll, again, grip with that thumb and forefinger at the end of the rope, or at the end of the handle, right on that ridge. And what that does is it lengthens the distance where the rope is from your hand, and it creates a little bit more leverage, and it makes it easier to spin the rope, okay? So that's tip number 2. And then tip number 3 is I tell people put your thumbs out. So if you're in that proper setup position, you'll notice my thumbs are pointed out. A lot of people, when they grip the rope, they'll wrap their thumbs around their hand almost like they're making a fist. You don't want to do that either. It leads to people gripping a little bit too tight, and it's a little harder to spin that way. So if you run your thumb along the handle, around the top of the handle, and point your thumbs out to the side, that will also make it a little bit easier to whip the rope and create a little bit more leverage in your hands, okay? So those are 3 quick tips to help you with your grip and hopefully help you speed up the process of learning the double unders. We've got a couple more tips coming your way soon, so stay tuned.